yes, of course, yes. The fun ones, yeah.
All the fun ones.
Okay, love that. Oh wow, it's Grey's Anatomy. Well, hopefully more upbeat.
So if anybody has a cafe car near and you're ready to
Yeah.
go.
Avengers Assemble. Yeah. Yeah, it's all because of Dr. Strimple. Yeah, he's our USC. And Dr. Grosses, who is conducting us this week, he's back, I think, right there. Yeah, all the USC people. We just pop out.
Well, this is Nick's swan song. It's our last year as a group.
Yeah. Let's hope we see him for the spring.
Yeah, we're having 2 more concerts. I told you the next one's in Pasadena.
Thanks so much, man.
But I do spend most of my time over in Valencia, Chorale, my doctoral program. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know, Kellogg's has this reputation for doing all that weird ass stuff.
That's me. That is definitely where I'm at. I'm sure you heard. I don't know if I've ever heard his voice sound like that in terms of like yeah. I love different kind of voices.
Let me keep my little middle of the day free. Right? That's what I was just saying.
It is. Exactly. If you go back to activists, it's like buy yourself a good read. So it definitely feels like no. I say that with absolute love.
You want to sit here? Good evening, everyone. Sorry to make you stop chatting, but there will be an opportunity after the concert to continue chatting with friends, old and new. So if you don't know me, I know a lot of the people in this room. If you don't know me, my name is Cantor Judy Dubin-Aronoff, and I have the honor of being the cantor here at Adad-Ariel. And I also have the honor of welcoming you to our 26th annual concert of the Los Angeles Zimriyah Chorale here at Adad-Ariel. We might have missed a concert in 2020, but we did 2 last year in 2022. So, you know, it's a pretty good track record. This is a very, very special evening. And you can see on your program, which I don't have handy, oh, here it is. It's a musical farewell featuring the Los Angeles Zimriyah Chorale and featuring especially our esteemed and wonderful and amazing, I was gonna say hilarious, but with a very quiet and distinct sense of humor, a huge amount of talent, and the largest amount of heart, conductor and music director Nick Strimple. Nick has been our conductor and music director since the LA Zimriyah Chorale was founded in 1998. And for some reason, he has decided to retire in May of 24, and we are all personally very angry with him. And totally support his decision because this is what he wants to do. And it comes with much respect, obviously some sadness, and it is absolutely 100% fitting that this be the kickoff concert of Nick's final season with LAZC, to have it here at Adad-Ariel, where, as he put it earlier, it all started. So I have to first say, personally, having been one of the original choir members, and there are several people here who are original choir members from the very, very beginning, it has been a journey of love, a journey of learning, a journey of, you know, music is full of emotion. And so the whole journey has been full of emotion. Musical emotion, personal emotion. We've become a family, and so that's one of the reasons why the group is so special, why Nick is so special, and why this evening is particularly special. In speaking about the founding of the choir was founded in 1998. Actually, I remember auditioning in December of 1997, but we began as a choir in 1998 because of Rand Harris and because of also Cantor Ira Biegeleisen, who, as many of you know, was the cantor here preceding me, and along with me, I joined his team some time ago. Cantor Biegeleisen is a wonderful human and a very knowledgeable cantor and a wonderful musician. And he was gonna be here tonight. He had planned to be here tonight, but unfortunately, a shoulder injury made that impossible. So he sent a letter, and he asked that we share this letter with you. So I'm going to read this, not in a bass voice, from Cantor Ira Biegeleisen. Now, he is in New York, and it's like after 11:15 there. I doubt you're watching, Cantor Biegeleisen, but you might see this another day. So hi, I miss you. And this is what Cantor Biegeleisen wrote. Dear friends, it is very difficult to express the extent of my disappointment at being unable to attend tonight. Only my severe injury has kept me away. Enough of me. 25 years ago, I had one of the luckiest days of my life. The LAZC was looking for a music director, and someone suggested the music director of the Choral Society of Southern California. We interviewed Nick, and the rest is history. I have worked with many conductors in my career, and Nick ranks among the best as an interpreter and leader. His compositional gifts place him in a group of very few, but his exceptional kindness and loyalty as a friend make him unique. I am proud to say that I've been the butt of his exceptional sense of humor and wear that as a badge of honor. Under Nick's leadership, the LAZC has attained many outstanding accomplishments. Nick's encyclopedic knowledge of the choral repertoire and superb interpretations have brought the LAZC deserved international recognition, obtained by only one or two other Jewish choirs nationally. For 25 years, Nick has made possible my dream of the performance at the highest level of the most difficult and complex music by Jewish composers. None of this would have happened without his inspiring leadership. Kudos to you, my friend. You will be sorely missed. Ira Biegeleisen. So I have two more quick comments before I turn the microphone over to Rand Harris. The first is that we have a number of people here in the audience this evening who have been collaborators, students, colleagues, et cetera, of Nick over the years, and many more who wanted to be here this evening, but oddly enough are out of town. I know a number of my own personal friends who normally come to this are all out of town. There's something about this weekend. I don't know what it is. But I would like to draw attention to one person who came all the way from Missoula, Montana, is it? Corinne Duffy made the trip from Montana to be here this evening. So thank you, Corinne. The other thing I would like to mention is there is a reception following the concert. So please join us in the social hall following the concert for a lovely reception, and you can greet each other again, greet the choir members, and most importantly, greet Nick. I'd now like to call on Rand Harris for a few words. A few words, Rand.
Thank you, Judy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Adat Ariel, which has been my spiritual home for the past 70 years. Tonight, we present a special concert honoring Nick Strimple. Nick has served as the music director of the Los Angeles Zimriyah Chorale for all of its 25 years of existence, and has made beautiful music at synagogues and at prominent secular venues throughout Southern California, Israel, Europe, and Canada. During those same 25 years, Nick has also led the High Holy Day Choir here at Adat Ariel on many occasions. Although we in the Los Angeles Zimriyah Chorale know him as our music director, Nick is far more than a great music director. Nick has been a prolific composer of Jewish liturgical music, some of which you will hear tonight. He has been a popular educator at USC, throughout the United States and in Europe, where he has lectured about the history of the Holocaust and especially about the music which was composed and even performed in several of the camps during World War II. He has been a celebrated author of several seminal texts documenting the history of choral music. He was twice selected by the Cantors Assembly to serve as the music director of the Cantors Choir during its concert tours of Europe. His many contributions to the Jewish community and to our awareness of our own history, liturgy, and traditions are incalculable. I have had the pleasure and the honor of working closely with Nick for all of the past 25 years. And most of all, he has been my friend, and a friend and an inspiration to all of the members of the Los Angeles Zimriyah Chorale. His devotion and his many contributions to the Jewish community are matched only by the love and respect of those who have known him. To those of you here in the audience tonight, and to those of you watching this concert on live stream around the world, you're in for a treat. Nick will conduct a portion of tonight's program and will share some of the conducting duties with two of his prize students, Hee-Sung Lee and John Micah Broswell. So sit back and relax and enjoy the music of the Los Angeles Zimriyah Chorale as we join with the Dad Ariel in honoring Nick Strimple.
Thank you all for being here tonight. Do I need to turn this on? No? Oh, is that better? Yeah. Thank you. I remember very well my family and I were just sitting down to Christmas dinner in 1997, and the phone rang. And I answered the phone, and this deep bass voice said, "This is Ira Beagleisen. How would you like 2 weeks all expense paid trip to Israel?" And that was my introduction to the LAZC. What a time it's been. And the program tonight is really a lot of our favorite music that we've done a lot over the years. That's in one category, and then you've got my music in the other category. But I have had the opportunity to write a lot of music for the Zimriyah, and so we decided that we would devote a lot of the concert time for this year to the things that I wrote for the choir. We're going to start with everybody's favorite, and that would be the Lewandowski Hallelujah, which is appropriate, I think, for any time of year, really. And then a piece that I was commissioned to write by the family of Carl Josephi, a setting of text from Pirkei Avot. And then a piece by one of our former members, Carmit Bar-Lev, who is here with her family tonight. And her husband, Mark, was a colleague of mine for many years in Beverly Hills. And then we'll do one of the settings of Kaddish by Salomone Rossi. And I'll talk a little bit about that right before we do the piece. So we'll start with the Lewandowski.
Hallelujah.
is my resting place, and here will I forever dwell, for I have desired it. Her will I bless. I will satisfy her poor with bread. This is my resting place, and here will I forever dwell, for I have desired it. Her will I bless. I will satisfy her poor with I will clothe her priests with salvation, and her faithful people will sing with joy. I will grow a horn here for David, and set up a lamp for my anointed one. Ki bachar Adonai et This is my resting place, and here will I forever dwell, for I have desired it. Her will I bless, and I will satisfy her poor with bread, with
That's just a beautiful piece. It's just There was no Jewish choral music, the way we think of choral music, until Salomone Rossi. And it works for the Duke of Mantua in the latter part of the 16th and the early part of the 17th century. He was so respected by the Duke that he couldn't have the title of Kapellmeister because he was Jewish. But he was, and his family did not have to live in the ghetto, and they did not have to wear the yellow star. This is how highly regarded he was by the Duke of Mantua. And he was really famous as a composer for the court. He wrote madrigals and other Italian vocal music, and he wrote a lot of instrumental music. And he may have been one of the teachers of Monteverdi. He was a very important guy. And about 1620, he published a volume of choral music that is called in Songs of Solomon, but has nothing to do with the biblical book. It's a play on his own name, Solomone Rossi. This was so unheard of, all of these pieces written in Italian style, but setting Hebrew prayers and psalms. It was so unheard of that his rabbi wrote the foreword explaining to anybody that was interested that it was okay. It's okay. And we're going to do one piece from this selection. It's one of two settings of Kaddish that he has in the collection. And this one is particularly interesting because it is a contrafactum. What is that, you may wonder? Well, it was originally written as an instrumental piece. It was written as a dance for the court in Mantua. And he fit the text of Kaddish to it. Since it was very likely, it was typical at that time for vocal music, like madrigals, for instance, to be home entertainment. People would sing them at home. And if they did that, they were almost always accompanied by instruments. So we're going to use the piano with this, and John Micah is also going to play a little introduction, improvised, which is the way at that time singers got their pitches. They didn't just get a pitch played. The keyboardist or the guitarist or whoever was there would play something a few measures long based on the music they were about to sing. So that's how we do it.
Yeah.
fun, isn't it? I'm quite happy to say that Rossi is beginning to get more and more attention from all kinds of musicians. A lot of string players play his music now, and his choral music is performed by a lot of choirs in the United States now, a lot of academic choirs. And so our next part, we start with a piece that I wrote for Ira Biegeleisen, but it has a little background. Years ago, when I was much earlier in my career, I would occasionally be asked to write music for somebody's wedding. And that stopped after a while because the marriages never lasted. The only marriage I can remember that lasted after I wrote music for it was my own. So we were, I don't know what I did right then, but I had written a setting of Set Me as a Seal for a wedding that lasted marriage lasted 3 weeks. And I put it away. I thought, this is no good. And then for some reason, Ira and I were talking, and he wanted a setting of this text, and I got the tune back in my head, so I completely reworked it. It's a completely different piece now. And I don't know if people have used it in their weddings or not, but the piece is actually performed quite a bit around the country. And then we will perform the famous Hashki Venu of Max Helfman. This is one of the great works of Jewish liturgical repertoire from the United States, composed in the late 40s, I think. And then Lashoni Konanta Elohai was commissioned by Adad Ariel for the installation of cantor Judy Dubin Aronoff as cantor. And we'll do that. And then the Shema Kolenu by Ira Biegeleisen. I'm so sorry that he can't be here tonight to hear it, but I was introduced to this particular piece when I was conducting the choir here for the High Holidays, and it's basic staple. So those of you that are members of Dot Ariel, you know the piece. I hope that you like the way we perform it.
Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm, for love is strong as death. Set me as a seal upon your heart. Set me as a seal upon your heart.
Hashivenu Adonai Elecha. Hashivenu v'nashuva. Chadesh yameinu, Chadesh yameinu, Shema, Shema. Shema, Shema. V'kabel et tefilotenu. Al tashlichenu. Al tashlichenu. Li'etzikna, li'etzikna. Ki chelot kochenu. Ki chelot kochenu.
They make my job easy. They know a talk is coming, so they said. The next piece, A New Heart, I also wrote for Ira Beagleisen, although there are three soloists. And we actually did it first at Beverly Hills Presbyterian Church. And the person who was the soprano soloist at that time, Lauren Buckley Scher, is the soloist tonight. And the tenor soloist for that first performance is sitting in the audience here. He's Mark Lowenstein, Carmit Barlev's husband. it's a kind of special piece for me because of all the connections involved, the personal connections. That may not come across to you, but I like the piece myself. The next piece, Pete Cooley, was written in memory of Scott Elias, who was one of the original members of the LAZC, dearly beloved by everybody in the choir, and he died suddenly from a stroke. I think he was only 53. This was just as the pandemic was starting, and then we were able to perform it with his wife present after the pandemic. It's very simple, it's very straightforward and short. It's just a setting of this text, this wonderful text. One of the greatest things for me personally, being involved with the Los Angeles Zimriyah Chorale, and by extension this synagogue, Adat Ariel, it has been knowing and working with Rabbi Moshe Rothblum. He's here, and he's here, and Lois sings in the choir. When we celebrated his birthday a year ago, I guess, or after the pandemic was over, he had written a new setting of Sem Shalom, and he did me the great honor of asking me to make the choral arrangement. And I asked John Micah if he would take care of the piano part. So we did that together, and but it's Rabbi Rothblum's piece. And then we'll almost end with Shir HaShirim, which was commissioned for the Zimriyah Chorale and the Biava String Quartet of Yale University. It's setting from the Song of Songs, and for two soloists, and we'll use piano tonight, not string quartet. It's a love song, right? And I think if it can ever be said that a conductor is in love with an ensemble, says.
I will sanctify my great name, says the Lord, which has been profaned among the nations, says the Lord, and the nations will know that I am the Lord. I display my holiness before their eyes. Spirit within you, and make you follow my statutes and observe my ordinances. Then you shall rise and dwell in the land that I gave to your ancestors. And you shall be my people, and I will be your God.
Spirit I will put within you, and I
shalom tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, al kol Yisrael amecha. Barchenu Avinu kulanu ke'echad,
you should all know something, you know. They do the work. All a conductor does is keep the flies off of them. That's all we do. They do the work. We want to end this evening, or the musical part of the evening anyway, remembering what's going on around the world, especially in Israel. So if you would all stand with us, and the Israeli flag is right over here, and we'll sing Hatikva.
So good. I make it.